Right, assalamualaikum everyone, and welcome back to the Pepe video update. Today this is going to be a very important update regarding Pepe and what does Pepe do moving forward from here. Is Pepe ready to fall down, to correct to the downside, or are we going to continue to move to the upside, right? So for the past few days I've been telling you that I'm feeling quite generous, and I'm telling people if they miss Pepe, Shib, Miro, Floki, whatever the coin with, and SHIB as well. If you missed that, there's one coin still in accumulation zone, as I showed you in this video. And today, accumulation is going to be an important topic for Pepe as well. So that coin looks like this, right? And it's in accumulation zone if you try to notice that. And I'm going to tell you for absolutely free of cost, okay? It is actually being accumulated right now. It's a matter of time it does move to the upside. So I'm going to tell you for free. Scroll down, click on Discord, and click on announcement, click on my name, and just tell me, hey, I'm coming from the Pepe video. And while we do that, do like the video as well. Now, without wasting any further ado, let's talk about Pepe. Is Pepe ready to move down, or is Pepe going to continue to move to the upside? I have thought about it, and a lot of people are going to say that just because you move higher doesn't mean that you cannot continue to move higher. So moving on forward with this statement, are we going to continue to push and push to the upside? Now there's one place, if you do come down, you may visit, and that's actually this previous all-time high, which was 360, right? Because you broke above it, and then that's pretty much where you could actually find your next support if you were to come down, right? So let's put that on the side. Secondly, I showed you this accumulation zone right here. So we go back into this pattern and let's actually do this. Now, there is a anatomy of accumulation zone. So whenever you're going to make an accumulation zone, this is what you do. You go down into accumulation like this, and you break to the upside. Do you see this break? That break right over there. And you fall back. Probably go down for the throwback. So you can see that this can actually be some sort of a throwback right over here. And from that throwback, you actually push and you make a reaccumulation right over there, right? This reaccumulation. So if we kind of compare the charts here, because that's pretty much everything that is going on around. So we can actually say that the break actually happened in the accumulation zone. So this was where the break really happened. We didn't see any throwback. Throwback didn't really happen. So this was your accumulation. And if you go back to that image right there, it's actually down somewhere right over here. Do you see that? Accumulation, a break to the upside. I kind of expect, instead of Pepe making some very big dumps and stuff like that, we could be looking at a reaccumulation. So going back to the image, you do have this phase known as reaccumulation, and then push to the upside, and then a correction in the near future. Okay, right? So we're ready. Maybe perhaps we're kind of ready to push above 0.001. So and this has to happen, right? If you look at the image, reaccumulation takes some time. It does take some time. It takes a while. So consolidation is needed for me to say Pepe will push even higher. So we're talking about, number one, the EMAs. So look at the EMA, okay? So we have a bull cross, and it's a very, very nice, good, clear bull cross. So 10, 20, 55, they made a cross, and we could potentially start to see something like this, where you come to 541, move up to 782, and then move sideways like this, probably do something like that, and then the EMA climbs up, and then you make a flag, right? And then from there you push and you continue to a technical target, which probably, if you do make something like that in the future, you could actually see this coin moving even higher and all the way up to 3,517. One example I'm about to tell you is ICP, right? So let's talk about ICP. So if you go to ICP, I'm actually going to make a separate update for this one if you want to watch. So let's look at ICP in that sense. Consider ICP being Pepe right now, because this is how market behaves, and we're doing TA. So based on TA, this is your chart. This is everything. This was created years ago, not by me, but by experienced traders. So you have your accumulation, right? That's your accumulation. You broke to the upside. Here is your consolidation that we're talking about, and another push. I'm expecting until maybe $42 to $30 for ICP, and now we're trading at 16.2, right? So this little bit of sideways happened since 3rd of January, right? From 3rd of January all the way to 4th of March. So it actually took almost 2 months of consolidation. But the thing is that this consolidation printed in a flag or a reaccumulation, I may say, just to continue to push higher. But yes, you may notice that when it went up to $16 for the first time, I'm just going to zoom in there. Right. So when you pushed up to $16, you kind of came down to $9 as well. So this was still a very big drop of 40% nonetheless, even though it's a sideways to continue higher, but there was a 40% drop, which is pretty scary, isn't it? So yeah, we could actually expect Pepe to drop maybe to 500 and or even 4,700, but as long as you just create that consolidation to continue, it's okay. So that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. I love this.